Yo, what's going on, guys? It's CoachMo here, back with another video. Today I'm going to teach you how to win a lot more clutches in these stressful situations. I'm going to teach you how to control the situation to make sure that your opponent is the one that is being forced to be uncomfortable, and we're going to end up winning a lot more 1v1, 1v2, 1v3 situations. So before we get into that, I do have to give you a message. Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Skins Monkey. They are one of the greatest and easiest to use CS2 trading sites out there. You can swap out the skins you do not like for brand new ones that are so much more fresh. Even skins that are trade locked can be secured by adding them to your backpack. The greatest thing about the site is that you can buy skins for so much cheaper with a 35% deposit bonus when you use my code COJO. Make sure to check out the freebie section where you can get a free skin just by completing tasks. On top of the bonuses, you also get a $5 bonus when clicking the link in the description. Okay, so what should we do in 1v1s, 1v2s in order to win more? The biggest thing that I've realized and seen from playing with better players over the years and people that are really good at this game is that when you are in a 1v1 situation, you want to make the opponent mess up, right? Now, what does this mean? This means that a lot of times, especially when you have a lot of time left on the clock, you want to force the opponent to make a mistake, to feel uncomfortable, to just expose themselves, right? So an example of this is a lot of times, like when you have the bomb down in a situation here, and say you plant the bomb and it's in a 1v1, you might be low HP, you might be full HP, whatever, and you're in a 1v1, you want to win it. A lot of people, they just run out here and swing and make noise and stuff. And the problem with doing this, if the opponent is close by, is one, they might just kill you in transition. They're just holding and they're going to kill you as you're running. Two, they're going to get audio cues. And three, now they have an idea of in their head exactly what you're trying to do, what you want to do. The scariest thing in a 1v1, especially on the CT side, like when you're retaking bomb, is when you don't know where the opponent is and you have to come through here, clear every single angle, run and do all these things. You have to make noise. If you don't make noise, you're just letting the clock eat away. And it's really stressful. We've all been in those situations, especially B side, when we have to come and clear everything here, do all of this. The best thing that you can do is control the situation and force your opponent to eat the clock, right? And I have won so many 1v1 situations on T side by forcing my opponent to have to run in, do all these crazy things. And especially with CS2, guys, the best thing you can do is if you have an HE, literally, if they try to ninja defuse, they smoke it and try to defuse, just drop an HE down, shoot them, kill them, do your thing or whatever. But HEs now are gold, and it's a lot less scary when they try to smoke defuse and do this because of that fact. So utilize your HEs, don't feel panicked and rushed to do that. Now, the thing I want to talk about in different situations, in 1v1 situations where maybe you both know where each other are or the area and you're trying to outplay each other, bomb might not be down, you're just in a 1v1 in the middle of the round. Guys, slow the game down, right? Slow the game down, don't overthink it, and just play smart, right? Say you are, somehow find yourself in a 1v1 situation, right? You find yourself in a 1v1 situation, you are here in jungle as a CT, the T is out on site, bomb is down, jungle site. A lot of times, say we have an op here, right? Say we have an op, we know he's default, bomb is down here, say there's like 20 seconds left, so we know he's not going to run all the way around. What do? Guys, just slow the game down and post on an angle. Too many of you you're in the situation and you're like getting antsy and you're like coming out here and like holding these angles and like worried about timings, and then when you come to peek like something like this, he swings you from the angle that you could have just been holding. The best thing you can do, and I hate that I'm giving you guys these tips because a lot of you use these tips against me in my own games, is just hold here, do this. And that way, if he swings you from any of these angles back here, back here all the way up to here, you're going to be able to kill him, right? Another thing to do is, just sit back here. Obviously, this is even better. Realistically, it's better because you have more cover. You can just, if you miss, you can fall back. But pin them down. As soon as you start moving around, as soon as you start getting antsy, you're only opening the round up for the other person, right? Now, there is a time and place to outplay your opponent, to do stuff like that. But slowing it down is going to be your key to succeeding. When you're, in a 1v2, 1v3, you got to be a little bit more dynamic. But again, guys, like they're going to give you all of the information, right? Say you're in a 1v2 and you plant the bomb and you decide to just sit firebox. This is a great thing to do sometimes because, especially if the clock is running low, they might start to make noise, right? They're getting antsy, guys. We got to defuse the bomb eventually. Time's running out. We're coming through here, and then you hear two people running at you from CT side. You could head down or do something and then wait for them to come in, get the first kill, and then just come back here and play it, right? You're going to get kills in the back of the head. You're going to get people running past you. You're going to create a lot more chaos versus if you're in a 1v2 and you just come out here and you're just fighting. Why? You're just taking a 1v2 fight now with no advantage. You might as well try to isolate the duels and make it as hard as possible for the other team, right? It's so nerve-wracking when we can slow these rounds down and do this, right? There's a difference in being confident and just giving away way too many audio cues, right? Like if I'm in a low-level lobby where people can't punish me, of course I'm just gonna run around and do my thing because they can't handle it, right? I need to just run around and do my thing, make them uncomfortable. But when you start to have an even matchup and really have to push each other, this is going to help you out so much. It truly is, guys. It truly is. And then also realizing on the CT side that this is also something that you have to worry about. When you're playing against good players and you're retaking on CT side, you're gonna have to realize this, right? So what I do a lot of times is, like, I'm clearing these angles, it's clear they're not giving me fights. I just smoke the bomb, right? And I as it's blooming, I tap it and then go somewhere else as I tap it like that. You know, don't mess your jump up, but maybe I come up here and he starts spraying from Palace and then I just kill him as he's spraying. Doing stuff like that works so easily because then now the ball's in your court and you're pressuring the other team, right? You know, we're retaking from apps here on Mirage. We're coming through here, doing the same thing, right? We don't see him. We can't find him anywhere. He's probably backside or somewhere. Just throw the smoke down, tap it, and he will come out. He will come out. He will show himself. If he doesn't, you know, well played, whatever. Certain situations you should just stick it depending on the time and what's going on, but tapping it and making them have to force a play is always going to be your key to succeeding. Force your opponent to do something. Sometimes it's as simple as that, taking a step back from the game, and it's very simple. So I hope that this was some great advice for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see me doing this live, I do stream every single weekday on twitch.tv/CoachMOCS. I'll teach you guys how to do these things live. You can watch me succeed. You can watch me fail. You can see the journey as I climb to be the #1 face-up player in North America. So thank you guys so much. You all keep grinding. Have a great day. I'll catch you all later. Peace out. Peace out.